And then he had a fucking triple-double, right? Right? Don't mind me, I'm just over here talking to my washing machine because I'm over here trying to figure out how the hell did things get so positive for the kid. But that's not here nor there. Do you love their H2T to put that thing on time? They not only won, James Harden had a fucking triple-double, a 30-point triple-double, I believe. I know people get really distracted by Kevin Durant because he scores a lot of points. That man had 40. I know people get distracted by Kevin Durant because he scores a lot of points and the scorer is always going to get like the accolades and stuff like that. Like, I understand that. But James Harden might be the best player I have ever seen in my life. Now, obviously, if he was on the team and I was actually like watching a full game, maybe I'd say that about LeBron. But I don't think I've ever really sat down and watched a Rockets game. I watched a lot of OKC games when they had Melo, and even after they let Melo go and there was just Paul George and Westbrook. I saw a lot of that. That's why I hold Russ to such a high degree, because I watched a lot of those games, like start to finish type stuff. So when you actually see someone in a game and it's not just highlights, you really start to like appreciate how great they are. This is the first actual game I've seen from James Harden outside of playoff performances and stuff. James Harden is absolutely incredible with no practice, with no plays being run. Which, when are they ever? I'm gonna need Sarah and Ian to just really just relax because they never run plays. But that's not even there. But James Harden basically fresh off the plane, and you know he was at the strip club last night too. Is that snitching? I don't know, but fresh off the plane, comes out there and drops a triple-double in his sleep. This man was playing defense too. James was playing defense too, which I thought he didn't play defense. But again, I don't watch. I've only been watching the Nets. So you know what I mean? I don't know what these motherfuckers do. This man was playing defense too. When I talk about when people come on the court and have an immediate impact, how we really feel that Kyrie Irving's not out there. Because again, all KD's going to do is score. He's going to get his 40, but that's about it. Might have a block or two maybe, but he ain't really, like, you feel me? Like, that's not his thing. It's not his thing to go out there and really, like, lead like that. James Harden goes out there and takes control of everything. Like the first half, you can tell he's like, well, I don't want to step on nobody's toes. I'm just going to go ahead and play nicely. The second half, this man said, okay, give me the ball. And this man is not only feeding Kevin Durant in spots that he can actually do something with. Let that man go to mid-range hezzy heaven. Let that man go to mid-range post-up heaven. Screw these pull-up threes. Let this man just work. And I ain't talking Rihanna when I say work. That joint is ridiculous. Obviously, Kevin Durant offensively is playing amazing. But when you look at James Harden hurling full court passes to bum-ass Jeff Green, I mean, this is just too much. This is just too much. And it is absolutely beautiful to watch. I have to apologize to Sean Marks because you know what? You're a stronger man than me to have the foresight that this joint was going to work, because I would have never traded Karras and Jared Allen. But, you know, shout out to this man for doing it, because Jesus Christ, are we so much better off. And I miss them. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to Karis LeVert with the stuff going on with his health. If y'all believe in prayers and all that stuff, then prayers up. If you are like me, you know, just a quick shout out to that man and wish you the best. Very sad stuff. I want to make sure that I put that out there, that obviously our thoughts are with Karis LeVert and all that. But back to the current roster, I mean, it's just insane what happens when you put a floor general like that on the floor. I've heard people say that James Harden is a point guard. I'm like, he's talking, but that motherfucker's shooting guard. What do you mean? But now that I'm like watching it, I'm like, oh, he's really a point guard. And I'm thinking, like, in regards to what's going to happen with Kai when he comes back, which I'm assuming it's Monday. I'm assuming it's Monday against the Bucks. That man can probably play a lot of off-ball stuff. And for people going to say, oh, but how's that going to work? They perfect the body. That man's used to it. He was just playing with Braun. So I think that man knows what to do as far as playing off-ball a lot. Because I'm not going to be the one to tell James Harden to spot up in the corner. That ain't going to be me. I mean, if y'all want to try that, go ahead. If Kyrie wants to try that, go ahead. But I'm not going to be the man that says, get the ball out of James Harden's hand. Do whatever you want. The unselfishness on display from that man as well. It's not like he was just out there hoisting. That man was so unselfish with it, getting everyone involved, making TLC look like a proper 3-and-D general. And I'm not talking about how we know he. I'm talking about like you gotta know about this man, like this man on some Courtney Lee or something like that. And Jesus Christ, is Joe Harris not open on every single play? This man twists his ankle, goes in the back, puts some Rock Lee tape on that joint, then comes back out. The first play, this man is wide open because of the attention you got to give to Kevin and James. This man is wide open. He could average 75. He's so open. Imagine what's going to happen when you put Kyrie Irving out there. Like, I am frightened. And Bruce Brown is still playing well. You got dang on Perry the Platypus still playing well. This is too much. I had no idea it was going to be like this. I had no idea. Now, they ain't playing a lick of defense, but, I mean, we knew that was going to happen, except for James Harden with the steals. But we knew that was finna happen. It don't matter, because how you going to stop them from scoring? When they're wide freaking open like that? Because if you try to double James Harden, you're going to give it up to Kevin Durant. If you try to recover and go over to Kevin Durant, you can either give it back to Harden or give it to nothing but shooters galore. It's frightening. It's frightening. I said this once, I said this again. As long as Kyrie doesn't fuck this up. Do y'all see an L in our schedule? Because I don't. I don't, but let me know your thoughts down below. This is just incredible. Jesus Christ. This is just amazing. And I'm on some McDonald's. I'm just loving it. But let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see y'all on Monday, I guess. Woo, woo, woo.